In this video you will see how we make sure that files which have legal cases are found, and every time before you want to delete an archive file, the process of discovery has to basically take place. So let's go ahead and do this kind of investigation in the archive file which we used earlier. Let's go back to our session 1637 and we can, for demo purposes, execute the disposition right by pressing the disposition button here. We get a confirmation that the disposition is executed, and what we see here is now that we actually have a legal conflict in the session. If I actually scroll a little bit to the side, first of all I notice that there are attachments with this associated with the archive files, but we see of course the retention, which is the US, which we already explained in an earlier video. But we also see that there are two e-discovery rules which are actually applicable. So if you actually look at this and you press on the e-discovery, the F4 button, you can see details of the legal case. So it appears what we can see here is we really have a breakdown on that we have the customer as well as a document which are part of legal cases essentially found. It shows us in which archive file, which object essentially has the legal case object. So if you would have noticed, after selecting a file, it is possible to press the ADK view button. Once you press this, you essentially see the sessions, the files associated with the session. So in this case, we see that the first file of our session doesn't have a legal case, but the other three do have legal case. The second and the third file have customer legal case, and the fourth file has a document which was part of a legal case. Now it's actually very interesting that you can now review essentially also any attachments associated with legal cases or any other ADK files. If you can see this here, we actually have on the first file the attachments, one archive link and one SAP Office attachment. So we could now press on a given ADK file the show attachment button, and once you basically press that, you get more detail about the attachments. Number one is you, on the archive link, you can see all of the metadata related to the archive link storage, like in which content repository it's stored, what link table it is used. This is a very interesting metadata which are immediately available, and you can also write out of the basically review the document by retrieving the document from the content server. Very convenient way. The same as possible with the attachments. Once you click attachments, you can see that there actually were two attachments. One of them we added to the attachment, and so you see again under the details button, once you press details, you can see information which are relevant to SAP's Office storage, like file names which were present, or the user who has stored this, as well as all of the information about metadata and storage information in the cluster database. So also from here it is possible to immediately go out there and review the document right from here. So this capability can be very handy in regards to any investigation in regards to legal cases. And so at this point it is not possible to do any purging or soft purging or purging of the file. What is possible is to do splitting. That of course is only possible if the soft purge start date is in the past, which in this case is, and splitting will be explained in one of the next videos.